Can you imagine cooking with your in-laws, staying in the same home, in the same house, whether it is 2 bedroom or 3 bedroom, whichever. Stay with your sister-in-law, father-in-law, mother-in-law. You share the bathrooms. As in, what situation is it okay to stay with your in-laws in the same place? Welcome to the Collins. Today we are going to be discussing the same. Grab yourself whatever you like to have in such moments and let us enjoy. Karibu.
What a topic, my wife. You are full of surprises. So the question is whether you can stay with your in-laws.
Yeah, is it okay? Is it okay to stay with your in-laws?
Is there a problem?
Tell me, what do you think?
Actually, one of the most successful lot of people I've seen around here are Indians. And that family bond, that unity, I think it's brought about by them staying together. You
I actually want clarification on this one because I've not stayed with Indians before.
Indians stay
I
together with their
don't know whether they.
grandmothers,
I don't know whether they stay in
grandfather.
the same house because what I know, what I see in movies, what I've seen in movies is that they stay on the same building, but it is partitioned
My friend, they
into.
have they.
This is a section for the father-in-law. This is a section for the mother-in-law. As in, there is usually like what do I say, stratification of where
It's
people
the
are going
same
to stay.
house, whatever way you want to put it. It's the same house.
But you
They
see,
use the same
babe.
gate. They use the same kitchen, and you see they look.
Really?
Yes,
No. From what I've seen in movies, me, I see them not
me. I'm
using
not
the
talking
same
about
kitchen.
movies.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying Indians that are out there clarify on this one because I think we are attacking you.
It's not an attack. So I don't
The
think.
truth is, yeah, they're united, but is it because they stay together?
Yes.
Really?
Look at Africans. We are fighting. You don't want to see your auntie succeeding. Your aunt does not want to see you succeeding. Stay together with your in-laws, with your great-grandparents, and that unity is
You know
fostered.
where I come from? It's not like we don't stay together. We
But
stay around the
let
same
me first
compound.
let me
Yeah.
first get you right. When you're talking about staying with your in-laws, are we talking about the in-laws from the woman's side or the man's side?
Each,
What do you mean each?
like both of them.
I think for me,
Yeah,
staying.
like you now coming over to stay with our parents.
Is that what you're meaning, or your brothers, sisters, or parents coming to stay with us?
Yeah, those ones coming to stay with us.
Now there's a problem there.
Why?
You know,
Why is there a problem there? It's your house. I mean, you are the mwenye kusema.
for that respect to be maintained. In-laws are people who are regarded very highly. Most especially when you're talking about a man and his in-laws. This is a boundary.
Oh, so for
That
women, we are
listen,
not supposed to regard
listen.
them.
This is a boundary that should not be, bypassed or touched.
Why?
That respect. That how do I stay with my in-laws? Just listen to it in itself. It's just unthinkable.
Let me ask you a question. If mom and dad decided to come and pay us a visit, like right now, would you have a problem them staying over at our house, like here?
Uh, Mom, now from your side,
Yes.
you see that's a visit. They
They've
come.
come for a visit, 3 days, 2 days maybe, or a week.
2 days, 2 days. That's okay.
Hi.
you know,
Why not more than that?
my friend.
It's not like they're going to be coming every day. They have come they for a particular time. They're here for a week.
Uh, I think if it's a visit, it's for me. I don't think I would have a problem. But now staying with them, that is something completely different.
They come to stay
Visitors
for a
are
month.
visitors. You can adjust for that short period of time. But now when it is staying with them, uh,
Because me, I feel like it's the same thing. It's the same thing that is going to happen if you are to stay with your in-laws. You just don't
No.
wake up today
You guys, are
and
you
say
listening
you're
to my
going to
wife?
stay with your in-laws. So what is going to be different if you say that, oh, a visit is okay and then living together is not okay? Because it's the same thing that is going to
It's not
happen.
the same thing, honey. Just like when you have visitors. Let me give you an example. When you have a visitor,
And mind you, these are not just visitors. They are visitors who have given birth to your wife, whom you are staying with right now.
that's okay. But you see, having having them staying with you, that is the problem. How do you stay with your in-laws?
Why not? Where is the problem in that paradox?
First of all, you know, this will bring about familiarity that may not be good.
Like you wake up in the morning and you're like, yo, mother-in-law, what's up? How's your night?
Not really. You've seen when sisters stay together after some time, there's always, you know, when people stay together, there will be moments when people disagree, when people are not in good terms. You don't put yourself in a situation where you're arguing with your father-in-law, your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law.
So leaving the parents out of the picture,
Yes.
even with sisters and brothers-in-law, you have a problem staying with them.
There's no problem them visiting. That's okay. Yeah.
But you can't stay
You
with them.
can't stay with them.
Why?
It is, how do you,
Like your brother-in-law tells you, I am coming. Like for example, right now, my brother tells you, I am coming over to Kenya. I have gotten cheyo,
what is chair?
a gig or something, a deal that is helping me get to work. And since I've not yet become stable, see, you guys have a big house. I can come and be there for some time. As I tried to kujitete Kenya, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months even. Yeah.
You see, you've given a very good example there. If at any given point that would happen, a month would be fine.
A month would be, so you'd tell your brother-in-law that it's okay, but we are giving you an allowance of 1 month.
No, you will help them settle elsewhere. You know, they have come to look for a job, help them get stabilize, get to know around the place, and yeah, they get a place to. You cannot stay with your in-laws, even if you bring whatever scenario. You cannot stay with your in-laws. It's unacceptable.
Why? Tell us. Why is it so hard for somebody to stay with
Let me
in-laws?
ask you. You know, you're asking very very interesting questions. Would you be okay with, let's say, you staying with your sister in your matrimonial home?
Me with my sister. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. If it is staying for a night, why not?
No, she's coming to stay with you.
Why? She doesn't have.
Why are you changing the issue?
She doesn't have. She doesn't have what to do elsewhere.
No, she's gotten a job here. As in, she has a need. She needs a place to stay, and she's close to where you are. What is the problem with her staying with you?
That is what I'm saying. That was actually my question. 6 months, it is okay.
So 6 months is
Yeah,
fine.
me 6 months. This is blood. What are you talking about?
You
6
can
months.
stay with your sister for 6
Why
months.
not? You know, it depends on
You
how
know-
much you trust this person.
It's not about even trust issues. You know, there are those oops moments. You are sharing bathrooms. I don't know. You. It's just not right, honey. It's not right. It's not right. Whichever way you want to put it, it's not right.
Why? Why isn't it right?
That's why when you get married, you start a home of your own. You start raising your own family. You live. If we go the spiritual way, you live.
Live and cleave.
Living means you live. So what is this other
But it's
formula?
not like
What
you're-
is this other formula that they are using now to come back?
It's not like you're the one who is living, going back home. If it was me going back home, or you going back home to your parents, that would be understandable. But
Let me
they're
tell
coming
you.
over.
Let me tell you. You cannot stay with your in-laws. It is unacceptable. in all ways you look at it. Because first of all, you know, assuming, for example, you're staying in a one-bedroom house.
But you are the one who said that the family that stays together, they become, they
That
are united.
has only worked for Indians. It can't work for me.
Why? Because they're also
I
humans like we are.
I love and respect my in-laws, and I think it's much better when we can visit each other, but not staying together. Under no circumstances should you stay together with your in-laws.
Hey, Richard, Pastor.
No.
Guys, tell us, what is the problem with staying with your in-laws? Like me, I don't find it being so hard, because I mean they are blood. If they are my sisters, they are blood. If they are his brothers, they are my blood as well.
Let me ask you, according to your culture, you know, do not pretend to be white. You, according to your culture, let's say your brother is married, or is married, and he goes to visit the in-laws. He can stay there.
Yes.
In the same house.
Yes.
Sleep.
Yes. Why not?
Is your culture African?
Why not? Because you see, the problem is that we are not seeing this other side of the situation. For example, let me ask you, if, for example, my mother gets sick, and I'm required to go home and take care of her. And
you go home and take care of her?
And we have a young baby. So you let me go and take care of her without you coming over at any point?
What do you mean at any point? First of all, your parents stay 1,000 miles away. You'll go and take care of her. We'll stay here with the baby.
2 months old baby.
You will go with the baby. Yeah.
And then what happens?
What do you mean what happens?
Until the day we will ever come back.
So what was the plan? Let me tell you, even if you bring a million scenarios, there's no way I'm staying with my in-laws. It's impossible. I can visit.
What has changed your mind? Because you see, when we were starting on, I thought I would be on that side. But when we were starting this conversation, you said staying together brings unity.
Yeah, there is that element of unity, but it has only worked for Indians. For Africans, an African family is an African family, and it upholds African standards. You do not stay with your in-laws.
How? Why not? Because, I mean, you are saying African by the way, African cultures are diverse and different. If you don't know your culture. If you go to the Maasais, it would be different.
No, I don't. If you have a Maasai here, they will tell us. I don't think there's an African culture which promotes or encourages people to stay with their in-laws.
Like,
in fact, if anything, let me tell you, the only thing that I've seen in African cultures is where now you, as the woman who is married to this family, you can stay with that family. And how does it happen? You'll see in different African setups where probably the house of the let's say my father is in the center of the homestead. Then my house has to be, I don't know what corner of the homestead, and my brothers, whatever corner there. You stay in the same homestead, but never
under the same roof.
Under the same roof.
So you guys tell us. Me, I stay with the stand of there is no problem staying with your in-laws. I mean, they're in-laws. They're humans like you.
I maintain my position. No staying with in-laws. You can visit your in-laws, but to maintain that respect, you should not stay with your in-laws.
Why? You see, you're not giving us a substantive reason as to why not. Tell us in the comments.
Let me just give you a proverb. Or should I call it a proverb? You see, for example, if you go and buy buy a hen, it is very easy for you to slaughter it. But it will be very uncouth to go and slaughter that hen in front of the owner. So guys, tell us.
See, you bought it. What is the problem? It is not the owner. It's no longer the owner.
Tell us, what do you think about staying with your in-laws?
So that's where the contention is. All this.
No, I'm,
Adios, guys.
baby, we need to complete this video. Guys, tell us.
Adios.